Most people think power is about having the loudest voice in the room. They are wrong. In the world of dark psychology, the loudest person is often the weakest, and the silent one is the most dangerous. Silence is not just the absence of noise, it is a weapon. It is a vacuum that forces others to fill it with their secrets, their fears, and their weaknesses. Today, we are diving deep into the silent predator technique and 4 other forbidden psychological tactics that will give you absolute control over any social interaction. Warning: use these wisely, as they can permanently change how people perceive you. The first tactic is the strategic gap. Have you ever noticed how uncomfortable it feels when a conversation stops? Most people panic and start rambling just to kill the silence. A master manipulator knows this. When you ask someone a question and they give you a half answer, don't follow up. Instead, just look them in the eyes and stay silent. The pressure of that silence will feel like a physical weight on them. To escape the discomfort, they will keep talking, revealing more than they ever intended. They will literally narrate their own secrets just to hear a sound. Remember, in any negotiation, the first person to speak after a long pause loses. Tactic number 2, the illusion of choice. This is how you control someone while making them think they are in charge. Never ask a yes or no question. Instead, give them 2 options that both lead to your desired outcome. For example, instead of asking, "Do you want to work on this project?" ask, "Should we start with the research phase today or the design phase?" Either way, they have agreed to work. By giving them a choice, you bypass their natural resistance to being told what to do. Their brain focuses on picking A or B and forgets that they never had to choose at all. Next is a dark twist on the Ben Franklin effect. We usually think we do favors for people we like, but psychology shows we actually like people more after we do them a favor. If you want to make someone feel invested in you, ask for a small, insignificant favor. "Can you hold this for a second?" Or, "Could you explain how this works?" Once they do it, their brain justifies the action by thinking, "I must like this person, otherwise, why would I help them?" This creates a subconscious bond that makes them more likely to agree to much bigger requests later on. You aren't asking for help. You are building a trap of consistency. Finally, we have the mirroring trap. People trust people who are like them, subtly mimic their body language, their speaking pace, and even their breathing. When they feel this phantom connection, they lower their guard. This is when you apply the final blow, the withdrawal. Once you've built rapport, suddenly become distant and silent. This creates an immediate validation anxiety in them. They will go out of their way to please you just to get that connection back. You have now shifted from being a participant in the conversation to being the one who dictates the emotional temperature of the room. Master these 5 tactics, and you will never be a victim of manipulation again. You will be the one who sees the strings. If you want to dive deeper into the dark side of the human mind, subscribe to Fact Psychology. Your journey into the shadows has just begun.